Good morning, guys. How's it going? We're in Vang, Vieng. We've actually been here for like 3 or 4 days now. I've just been really lazy and I've been lying on my ass in the full moon bar and sitting in pretty spots, just drinking beers and eating lack of food, because the food is super cheap and it's really easy to get. So today, as you can see, it's a super busy. That's my homie David. We've just done a little gym session. It's a really, really well-equipped gym here in this town. It costs like £1 to get in, which is banging. But yeah, it's a super busy place. After spending so long just sort of out in the mountains and, you know, on the Taket Loop and on Dondare in the quiet village, this is crazy. But yeah, today we're gonna go and hike up to one of the highest viewpoints around, which is like right on the tippy top of the mountain. It's gonna be freaking nuts. But for now, we're gonna go get some food, because here there is really, really cheap street food. Like, you can spend 50p and get like a big meal. We're gonna go get some street food for breakfast. And then after we've gone up the viewpoint, we're gonna go to the good street food, because on the main street around there, they have all like the really cheap, massive sandwiches and baguettes and pancakes and rotis and like everything. And it's, oh my God, it's so cheap. Like, I went there last night, I spent like £1.75 and I could not move from how full I was. So yeah, just gonna walk down there and get some food now. So just on the road, around the corner from the hostel, they've got all of these little stands with all these little spring rolls and eggs and fried bananas, loads of fruit. Jackfruit's so banging, need to get some of that. We've got this dog here, looks real happy. Loads of these like little pancakey things. But the ones that I wanted to get, which are these little like toasted coconut buns, there is none left, which is really sad. So I'm just gonna get some sticky rice and some eggs, and I'm gonna cook it all up at the place, and I might get one little sweet treat from the street. So I come to grab some rice from the place, I get it, and Lucy's already in here and she's got this big fat tub of rice, and it costs 5,000, which is 25p. Absolutely banging. I'm gonna go back to the place. Now I'm back to the place. This is where we stay. Park View. It's really cool. It's actually owned by the same guys that own Easy Go Hostel, which I filmed in Dondare, which is really cool. They have one here, they have one in Dondare, and they're opening another one down the road, which is really, really funky. And it's cool because it's the same family. I didn't realize. I was in there filming a couple of weeks ago, and that was the same family. But I'm just gonna go back into the place now. They've got a lacquer kitchen, like really well-equipped kitchen. I'm gonna cook up my breakfast, and then we're gonna go up this mountain. I'm excited. Just got myself 2 egg omelette. I smashed one on the floor, so I've only got 2 eggs, rice, and that's cheap breakfast, bruv. So plans have changed a little bit. We are still gonna go and climb the mountain, but we're first gonna go to one of the Blue Lagoons, which is, let me tell you now, man, that is fantastic, especially on a hot day like today. There's Blue Lagoons, there's 1 to 6, there's 6 Blue Lagoons. We're gonna go to number 4 because it's the only one that's consistently in the sun. And it's got like diving platforms and swings and zip lines and stuff, and it only costs 50p to get in. So we're gonna pack the bike up, we're gonna go there, and after that, we're gonna go and climb the mountain, hopefully catch sunset from the top. It's gonna be awesome. Ready to go? So we are like 2 minutes around the corner from Blue Lagoon 4, and there's a bridge that you've got to drive over, and there is a man, well, oh, you can't zoom in, but there is a man just there who's basically just tied a piece of string across the bridge, and he says you have to pay 10,000 to drive across the bridge. I mean, I don't think it's his bridge. This looks like a pretty freaking industrial bridge, and it's on the map as a road, so I don't think we should have to pay to get across the bridge, but he's making us pay to get across the bridge. This guy right here is making us pay to get across the bridge. And that is not okay. There's a pile up on the bridge, everyone's refusing to pay. It's a bit of a scam. There's like trucks all the way down there with tourists, no one wants to pay. So we're just sitting in the bridge till he lets us through. Oh, this is so funny. He didn't charge any of these tourists, bros. Hello! He didn't charge these guys. He didn't charge these guys. He didn't charge those guys that snuck across the bridge over there. He's just charging us. He's charging the Phalang. This place is sick, mate. Gnarly. Super blue, bro. Big swings and a zip line. And there's a big diving board up in the trees, mate. Diving board up there, mate, and right at the base of the cliff. This is usually in the sun, but the sun's behind the clouds, so right now it's not in the sun. But when it comes out, this will still be in the sun. So these guys are all going to jump in. It is way too cold for me to get in. There's not a chance in hell. It'll be fun. Go for it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Think about it. That was like insane.
Oh, that was good. Yo, that was clean. Yeah, that was nice and warm, yeah?
Yeah. Lovely.
This is such a spot, man. You're not freezing. You are all shivering so much.
Nah, it's fucking warm, mate. Boiling.
It's fine, tasty.
So everyone else is having a groovy time in the water, but I am far too cold. I've been in it like 2 days ago and I know how cold it is. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go for a little gander. But it is a sick place to chill. You are really out there and right at the base of the mountain. It's pretty cool, and there's a nice little trail to go for a little walk. But just now we're going to jump back on the bikes before the sun disappears, and we're going to drive to the mountain, and we're going to climb the mountain. Actually, depending on what time it is, we're going to climb the mountain, but I think there should be enough time to climb the mountain. It's like maybe just over an hour each way, and the viewpoint is definitely worth it. You're just standing, you can, the highest thing in the sky. It's fantastic. So we're just going to go to the sandwich lady on the side of the road for some quality, cheap street food. And we're going to do that on the way to the mountain. It's going to be banging. So on the main road in Vieng, they have all of these cheap street food spots. And they're amazing, every single one of them. Like, they got all these pancakes and stuff for 15k, which is 75p. And the pancakes are fat. Look at these things. They are absolutely massive. Pancakes with eggs and coconut and chocolate, whatever you want. And they're 15k, which is 75p. And then I'm gonna get a sandwich, and the sandwiches are like 20k, which is like £1. I mean, if you want something bigger with meat, then it's a bit more, but they are banging. This lady cooks the best food. I'm really excited. She's gonna make us a sandwich now with tofu and vegetables. Everyone's showing up for the sandwiches from the same lady. Fuck yeah. It's looking so good. All the tofu in there. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, the first one is ready. That looks so dang. Load it on up. How good is it? It's freaking amazing.
Okay,
it's the same size as your head, mate. Oh yes. Gotcha. This is the one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This thing is literally like the size of my head. So fat. And so dang. We're just gonna eat these sandwiches and then it's almost sunset, so we're gonna try and go up the mountain for sunset. I don't know how smart of an idea that is because we might end up having to climb down in the dark, but we'll try and figure it out. It'll be good. But yeah, everyone's happy, everyone's got their food. Everyone's just happily munching on the side of the road. So good. Love that noise. Whoop. Okay. So we just showed up to climb the mountain to go to the viewpoint, and the lady has said, no, it's too late in the day. It's closed. You guys are going to be walking down in the dark and that's unsafe. So yesterday the mountain was closed and I said I was going to climb a mountain in this video, so I'm definitely going to climb a mountain in this video. It's 2 days later, Lucy's gone to Luang Prabang to meet her mum and I'm now standing at the bottom of a bigger mountain. It is the highest viewpoint you can go to in Vang Vieng. And as I was driving, I just met a lovely person who was walking down the side of the highway in the boiling sun at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and so now we're going to climb the mountain together. It's better to climb in pairs. Okay, cool, let's see it. This place is mad. Like the start of the climb, for the first like 10 feet, there's like actual steps. And then the steps run out, go into a bush, and you just end up climbing up this now. It's mental how quickly the landscape changes. Like you're out in these sort of, you know, rocky mountains. I mean, they're rocky near the top, and then all of a sudden you're in the thickest of jungle. Like it's so thick, we're only 200 meters off the road, and I literally can't hear anything. There was trucks and stuff, but the sound of the jungles, it just completely dampens the noise of the road. So I'm excited to get up here. Oh, you found the stairs again, that's all right. This is so steep, man. We've literally been climbing for about 20 minutes already, and we're not even an eighth of the way up, or a quarter of the way up. We're so far. I'm dripping in sweat. It is ridiculously hot. The jungle does provide a little bit of shade, but it's such a technical climb. You're not just walking, you are seriously climbing. Look how steep this is. It's just straight over rocks and stuff. I am actually wearing boots today. I never wear boots. The other day, or maybe about a week ago now, I climbed this mountain by myself in flip-flops. It was such a bad idea. And I came down just as it was sunset, so it was getting dark, especially underneath the canopies here. It was getting real dark. And yeah, it's a bit sketchy and slippy and all the dirt's a bit loose. But it's definitely a good walk. Somewhere on this mountain, someone is growing ganja. I can smell it so strong. But the bush is so thick that there is no way in hell that you're gonna find it. Even if you had the balls to go and just bush doof straight through the thick stuff, you'd probably get nailed by a snake or fall off a cliff before you found the ganja. But yeah, probably about halfway now. Getting super, super tired, but I actually can't wait to get to the top and feel that breeze and just look out over the mountains. It's getting steeper and steeper, mate. It seriously is more of a climb than a hike. Oh. We made it to the first little clearing in the bush. It's like viewpoint 1. And the views are incredible. But I know we can get higher and look down on all of this. Mental. I feel like I'm standing on the misty mountain. Hopefully not much further. We've been climbing for a really long time. So we should be there very soon. Very soon. We are so damn close to the top, and it's finally gotten relatively flat. It says 50 meters, but I know for a fact that that sign is wrong. But we're so bloody close to the top, and we're no longer climbing, we're just walking up a very mellow hill. But in a minute, we're gonna have to properly climb up some rocks. It's a bit of a gnarly climb. We go straight up now, There's no if or button about it. This is where it gets nice and steep. They've got these rickety old, they're not even ladders, mate. I wouldn't even stand on that. But yeah, it's just mad. These big like limestone cliffs. I think they call it the limestone forest. Steeper and steeper. It's about to say it's a hand job now. You need your hands now. It's definitely a job for climbing. The views out there are mad, but this is even more mad. How much of a climb this is now. It seriously is. Whoa. It's more of a mountaineering job than a hike, if I'm honest. But we have made it to the top. There's a little hut on the top. I probably shouldn't be filming while I do this because there's literally caverns down there. I will lose my phone forever, but oh, I'm just a few steps from the top. Now we go this way.
Huh.
Yeah, you there, dude?
Okay.
Made it. Oh, that's nice and steep. Oh God, look at that view. How's that for a view? That is absolutely nuts, man. We are the highest thing around. They just built this little hut up on top here. I wonder if you could put a hammock up and sleep here. It would get so cold. But damn, imagine the sunrise from up here. Just popping through the mountains. We go a little bit higher even. Oh, that's a bit sketchy. Now I'm like up by the roof of this hut. This is insane. If you are coming, oh my God! If you're coming to Vang Vieng, you have to come and climb this mountain. That is nuts. Look at where I'm standing, man. One wrong step like that is a just drop through the canopies and into the jungle. I'm actually nervous to be holding my phone here. I'm so glad I came and did this. I was feeling a little bit rough this morning and I thought, hey, I don't need to climb the mountain, but said I was gonna do it and now we're here. So yeah, man, oh my God, I do feel very, very blessed and lucky to be able to experience this kind of stuff on a daily basis. It is absolutely magical. If you ever get the chance to, just travel and come to Laos, because you can't waste your money on travel. There's one thing, you can waste your money buying fancy shoes and buying a new phone and laptop and stuff, but you cannot waste your money on this. You just can't. It's completely impossible. There's loads of little like platforms and walkways that haven't finished being built. That doesn't look like it's been finished being built, and it looks dodgy. I might have to walk across there and see what that's saying. And then over here, just a little bench with the most spectacular view of Vang Vieng I think you can possibly get. But don't step over the edge, man. That is like 100 meters straight down into the forest. I really want to walk across this little unbuilt platform and see if there's anything there. But I don't want to do it with my phone in my hand because I might drop it and I might need all my balance. Oh man. There's some sketchy stuff. Let's check it out. It's so sketcy. Oh, mate. Oh, that's not stable at all. I actually think that's far enough. But oh, wow. Oh. This is... There was no point in doing this whatsoever. Apart from that bloody view. Jeez. Okay, let's wrap it up. I want to get down this mountain. We're going to have a cold beer. Okay. So it's been a nuts day. Oh. Holy fucking shit. I got that on film. Oh my God. I literally just dropped my phone and it almost fell off the side of a bloody cliff. That would have sucked so hard. What I was trying to say is, yeah, we've had a crazy day. Obviously, a couple of days ago and earlier in the video, we saw the beautiful cool pools, or the blue lagoons, which are fantastic but very cold. And today it's just been a beautiful walk, beautiful hike and climb. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it for today because I'm pretty tired, and I'm just gonna sit and stare at this view for a little bit, and then go back into town and have a cold beer by the river with me friends. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Stay groovy.